What up, YouTube? It's your boy Jay the Truth Teller, and I'm back in here with another YouTube video. Man, I feel sorry for these kids today, man. I feel real sorry for these kids out here today. You know, just yesterday I put up a post and I said, I never understand why most women of today treat their kids like shit. You know, you got people out here who treat kids like they don't even exist. Like, when I was talking, when I made my last video and I said that these women always care about how they care about their children and how they love the children and this and that and this and this. These women don't give a damn about these children, and you see it every day because they stay proving us right. Every time we talk about that shit, they stay proving us right every time. They out here using these kids for a come up. That's the only reason why they want these kids is because they using them for a come up. You know, when you see a woman, she looking all good, she got her hair done, got her nails done, she got her hair done, got her nails done, got her toes done, got a brand new car, and got earrings and all this type of shit. Keep in mind that's not her money that she's using. That's that child support money that she's using. And I'm really it affects me because, you know, coming from somebody who was a child themselves, I just thank God. I thank God that I didn't come up in that type of era. I thank God that I wasn't a child support baby. We living in an era now where there's a bunch of child support babies being born. You know, babies being had out of wedlock. And people are so damn stupid nowadays. You got Negroes who would agree with that shit, and they'll get mad at you for no reason. Why you worried about what a woman does with her body? That's her body. You don't need to worry about that, man. You don't need to worry about what a woman does with her body. That's her body. If she wants to have 100 kids by 1,000 men, that's her body. Yeah, but at the end of the day, who's raising those kids? Because a lot of those kids grow up to be broken. It's the same thing I was saying about kids who come from a broken home. You got a lot of kids out here today. They come from a broken home. Half of them don't even know who they daddy is because the mama was too busy being a hoe in the streets, and she never told them kids who their daddy was. So they go out here and they be acting all hood and they get caught up in the street life, or they get caught up in the gangster life and shit like that, and you wonder why so many kids wandering around here all fucked up. It's because they mama did that shit to them. And I blame the parents for these kids turning out to be stupid and shit. I blame the parents for these kids carrying guns to school and shooting up the school, and I blame the parents for kids going out robbing and breaking into people's houses and stealing from people and carjacking people. It's all the parents' fault, because if you took the time to raise your kids right, damn it, we'll have a community that I ain't gonna say it's gonna get fully better, but it'll be at least a little bit better if people took the time to raise their kids right, teaching them right for wrong, teaching them what to do and teaching them what not to do. That's why I say I'm so damn glad. Now listen, I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I'm not saying that I'm perfect, because everybody got a pass. But if parents took the time to raise their kids right, these kids put these kids in a better environment. Stop moving them to places where it's a whole bunch of danger. And I said it before. I don't want to be in a place where there's a whole bunch of Negroes just hanging out, smoking weed and acting a damn fool. I don't want to be around none of that shit. And I definitely wouldn't allow my kids to be around none of that shit. You got these women out here nowadays. They'll bring a crazy ass prisoner around their kids, and you want to know why these kids always getting touched, or you want to know why these kids always getting killed or murdered or molested. It's all these women's fault because they don't love these kids. You got a lot of these women out here today that they will choose dick over their kids. A lot of these women out here today will choose a piece of dick over their kids. You know, they let these damn perverts and shit do things to their kids. I seen one video that fucking made me cry. It was a video of a little girl. I guess they was babysitting the little girl or whatever, and the little girl was the little baby was she didn't want to drink the milk. So when she didn't want to drink the milk, this damn big fat ass perverted ass dude, he slaps the little girl upside the head. Drink this. And she still wouldn't drink the milk. The little girl still wouldn't drink the milk because she didn't want the milk. The baby wasn't hungry. But this fat ass nigga, he hit this damn little girl again. Damn near knocked that little girl brains out of her head. Like these motherfuckers is crazy. They taking all of their anger and aggression out on these kids. They don't fucking love these kids because if they did, they'd show, showing it and saying it is two different things. Saying that you love your children and showing your children that you love them is two different things. Don't just say the shit and don't even mean it because, like DMX said, rest in peace to DMX. Like DMX said, talk is cheap, motherfucker. If you say that you love your kids, prove it instead of just saying it all the time. You women leave your kids with different people, and you wonder why kids always end up getting killed and murdered, and they finding kids in the refrigerators and shit, bodies decomposing in the refrigerator, and women cutting up kids, putting them in the refrigerator on some old Jeffrey Dahmer shit, killing kids. I hear you even got cops killing kids. Everybody taking out their anger and frustration out on these children, and the parents are not trying to raise these children right. That's why I don't want if I ever in life decide to have children, and which I'm really debating on that because with the way the world is today, I wouldn't advise nobody to go out and have no children by these women, especially these women who behave like 304s out here. I wouldn't advise nobody to go out and have sex and be a dumbass, and because you end up sticking your dingling in one of these damn women out here, and they end up wanting to use you for child support. I hear want to use them kids, take them kids, and to the brothers out here, if you got daughters, get custody of your babies right away. If you got daughters, get custody of your daughters right away. And hell, even if you got sons, get custody of your sons right away. Because you got these women out here that they out here trying to turn these little girls, they out here trying to turn these little boys into little girls, and they trying to turn these little girls into little boys. I already spoke about the D Wade situation. That boy is a boy. I'm gonna call that boy what he is. Hell, I'm not on no. I mean, if you want a damn boy, won't you just have a boy? If you want a girl, won't you just have a girl? If a boy is already a boy, what the fuck you trying to turn him into a little girl for? And then that's not how I was brought up. The way this generation is going nowadays, it's so fucking stupid. It's sad. I feel sorry for these kids in today's generation. I really do. I'm not just being agitating. I'm not trying to use YouTube as a I'm speaking my mind. I feel sorry for these kids today. Because they're not being raised right. The mammies ain't treating them right. They wanna turn the little boys into little girls. That's the reason why a lot of you niggas out here, that's the reason why y'all behave like women now. But because you was raised around your mama too much. You hung around your mama too much. So you act like her. You act just like her. If you was hanging around your mama a lot, you got your mama tendencies. You hate when somebody speak about certain shit. You get in your feelings about it, and be ready to fight somebody, be ready to kill somebody or hurt somebody. That's not you. That's not you, bro. That's you acting like your mama. Cause the only people I know get offended by certain shit or women. You know what I mean? That's all mama baby behavior. These niggas out here today, they on some mama baby behavior. Cause who the hell gets offended so quick about a guy wanting to date outside his race. You don't only see women being triggered by men wanting to date outside their race. I mean, you see dudes. There's a lot of men out here it's a lot of men out here who are triggered by other dudes wanting to date outside their race, or by other dudes wanting to date foreign women. They got that mama baby behavior. Acting like a mama's baby. I mean, if your mama raised you right, and you don't got that type of behavior, I'm not talking to you. So don't come into my video hollering about some what is it with hanging around your mama? You did it too, or this and that and this and this. No, fuck that. I hung up when I was a young kid. When I was a young kid growing up, I hung around a bunch of older people. My uncle especially. My Uncle Willoughby. He was like a father figure to me. My Uncle Willoughby. My Uncle Willoughby. He took care of me. He did things for me, and my dad. Like I said, my dad was there too, but he was only able to be there for a certain time because my dad is a musician. And my mother, she's a musician too. Both of my parents are into gospel. My mother's into gospel music, and my father, he plays gospel music for the church. And they've been playing music for the church for a mighty long time. My parents, they've been playing music for a mighty long time. My uncle Bobby Ray, before he passed away, they was all in a band together. It was my mama, my daddy, my uncle Bobby Ray, and they was all playing music together and doing music together. And I hung around them, and I watched them when I was coming up. And my uncle Bobby Ray, he was a blues singer. My Uncle Bobby Ray made one album. My Uncle Bobby Ray made one album with his band. The name of that album was called Foursome 3. I mean, it was other CDs recorded, but my uncle didn't get his big break like he was searching for. But he did music when he was living, and he wrote songs, and he wrote his own lyrics. He did his own lyrics, just like I was telling y'all about my cousin that got killed back in 2007. My cousin my foster cousin Nico, he was a rapper. My foster cousin Nico, he wrote his own lyrics, and he did demos here and there, but him or my uncle, they never got that big break that they was looking for. Even I used to rap when I was a young boy coming up. I tried rap music. I did rap music for a good while, but I didn't get my big break neither. And I'm 29 years old. Hell, I'm too old to be trying to rap now. Hell, fuck rap music. If you ask me, and yes, I said it. Fuck rap music, cause it ain't the same no more. Rap music has officially turned to mumble rap and pop and trap, and you got stripper rap and all that bullshit. I don't hardly listen to today's new modern rap. It ain't my cup of tea. Hell, what I'm 29 years old. What the hell I look like listening to all this bullshit that these youngsters be listening to. It's a few of them who I got respect for. I'll admit that it's a few of them who I got respect for. But other than that, I'm 29 years old. What somebody asked me to come do a track with them or something like that, I'm be like, bruh, I don't fuck with rap no more. I used to fucks with it. Me and my foster brother, we did a song together. That go them girls, they really like to shake that butt. That go them girls, they really really know what's up. That go them girls, some old shit. It's been so long since I heard the shit. Hell, that CD didn't get nowhere, so I didn't listen to it no longer. But about these kids, man. If the parents took the time to raise these kids, keep them away from certain shit. Keep them away from if you got your gun locked up, put your gun somewhere where these kids can't get to it. Or put it somewhere where they can't find it. Because it's been so much damn shooting going on, all this shooting and killing, and you look into it. It's either a 10-year-old or 11-year-old or a 12-year-old or a 9-year-old done shot up the school, done shot up the teachers, done shot up some of the students, and all this shit. I feel sorry for these kids because they're not being raised right. These kids today are not being raised right. They when I was walking one day, I seen a few young kids, and they were singing about some old gangster shit, gang shooter. I shoot a nigga, I kill a nigga, cut a nigga head off, and kill a nigga in his sleep, and this and that and this and it, and then I'll listen to these little girls. They was singing all that shit about eating. He got to eat my ass like groceries. He got to eat my ass out and, suck on my pussy and this and that and this and that. I'm like, what are these kids? These teachers at these schools ain't teaching these kids about nothing but sex. When you look into it today, these kids ain't learning about nothing but sex. That's all they know is sex. If your kids know more sex songs than you in trouble. And especially if you got a ratchet ass baby mama who don't do nothing but play stripper music around your kids and be dancing naked around your kids and shit, because you got certain women out here, they don't give a fuck. They will get nude butt ass naked in front of these kids. Hell, and you got some of them that be having sex around these children. These children that's 4, 5, 6 years old, they don't need to be seeing that shit right now. They need to be into them school books. They need to be somewhere sitting their ass at that table doing their homework. Why are you letting these kids do this shit? And then they bringing porn stars to the school. They bringing trans gentlemen to the school, and letting the trans gentlemen read to the kids, and letting these transgenders be around the kids, and hang out with the kids, and dance with the kids, and eat snacks with the kids, and they even be having registered sex offenders come up to schools. The world is fucked up when they be letting register. That's why I say if I ever in my life decide to have kids, I'm gonna have them do homeschooling. You know what I mean? If I ever in my life decide to have kids, my kids are gonna be homeschooled. I'm not sending them out to none of these corrupted ass schools. I don't want no perverts reading to my kids. I don't want no teachers trying to talk my kids into being trans gentlemen, or I don't want my kids knowing about none of that shit until they grown and up in age to know about that type of shit. And I'm dead ass serious. I'm serious as a fucking heart attack. I don't want no perverts and shit reading to my kids. I don't want my kids being corrupted by none of these corrupted ass teachers that be teaching at these damn schools. Because something is wrong with the school system. Hell, they not teaching these kids about nothing but sex. Every time you look around, these kids singing all these sex songs and know all this shit about porno and all this shit at a young age. At 8, 9, 10, 11 some years old, them kids don't need to be knowing about this shit. And it's like I said in the last video, everything is just corrupted nowadays. Even with the movies, when is Hollywood gonna come to their senses with all these damn reboots? And notice every time that they reboot some shit, they always got to put some rainbow shit in there. Every time they reboot a movie, or they reboot a kids cartoon, or they reboot a television show, they always got to throw some rainbow shit in there. It's all about getting your kids to they pushing this agenda upon your children. They pushing the rainbow agenda upon your children. They want your kids to remain brainwashed. They don't want your kids to know the truth. They don't want your kids to know that they don't want your kids to know about Martin Luther King. They don't want your kids to know nothing about Malcolm X. You know, they pushing this agenda upon kids, and it's hurting us. It's hurting the community. It's looking real distorted out here in the world. You know, and they think it's funny because they be up there laughing about the shit. Look, we doing this to the kids. Look, we got porn stars reading to the kids. Oh, she can come up and read to the kids, and then they be letting them twerk on top of the kids' desks at the school. You know, the school system is fucked up. Everything's just all fucked up. I feel sorry for these kids of the day. I really do, man. I feel sorry for these kids of today, and if I can do something to help, Lord knows I would. But who am I? I'm just a person who makes talk videos, or I'm just a person who makes posts on Facebook. You know, but I make sure that I keep shit real. That's one thing about me. You don't gotta like my posts. You don't gotta like my videos. You don't gotta like nothing about me. But you do gotta respect the fact that I keep shit real. I don't sugarcoat shit. You know, even if I do be slurring words a little bit, or if I do fall off topic, hell, I still make sure that I keeps it real 100%. I feel sorry for these kids out here today. The parents ain't raising them right. You know, they're around sex, they're around crime and drugs and all this old bullshit. You know, niggas smoking around the kids, and, you know, punching the kids in the face, taking the video games and shit away from the kids. And, you know, these women be letting these damn perverts and shit around the kids. Look, these little girls out here getting touched. You know, that's why a lot of these little girls come up pregnant at the age of 9, 10, or 11. Or 12, because it's registered sex offenders and shit out here still wandering around. And the justice system is so rigged. They stay letting motherfuckers out on bond, and, you know, they let them out on bond for them to go back and do the same old shit all over again. I never understand the justice system and the way and why it's so rigged. Hell, if you ask me, I say it's rigged because it's ran by a damn female who don't give a fuck. It's ran by a whole bunch of damn people who don't give a fuck, including the female. You know it's females that's in that shit. Such and such just got mental issues, or this and that and this and this. So we're gonna let them out on bond. Are you sure about that? Yeah, we're gonna let them out on bond so they can go out and be able to touch kids and be able to do that and this and that. And then y'all back to reporting the same old news about the same old dumbass nigga or the same old coward ass pervert that touched the kid the day before because y'all so damn stupid and y'all let the motherfucker out of jail. Y'all don't know how to keep these damn criminals and shit behind bars where the fuck they belong. And that's the reason why the community is so fucked up. But, you know, everybody gonna keep doing whatever it is that they do. So if you like this video, you know what you could do. Leave your love, leave your hate, comment, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs down. You know, if you like what I talk about on Facebook, if you my friend on Facebook, you know, make sure to give my posts a like. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is that I talk about and I made posts about it and you like it, you know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to hit that like button. Hell, and stop letting just because you hate me, stop letting other motherfuckers tell you shit about me that ain't true. Hell, because they don't know shit about me. They don't know shit about me from a hole in the ground. All they know is that, like I said before, I started my first Hell, I started my first Facebook account in 2013. But other than that, man, if you like this video, leave your love. If you don't like this video, give it a thumbs down. I don't give a fuck. You can go kiss her ass, go suck a big long dick. Hell, put 300 dicks in your mouth if you can. Other than that, it's your boy Jay the Truth Teller. I'm out. God bless America. Raise these kids right, man. And if you are able to, excuse me, if you are able to, make sure you get custody of your kids. Don't lead these kids in to grow up to be broken. Do not lead these kids to grow up to be broken, because and then with these women who be treating these kids like shit. I hope y'all rot in hell. If hell is really a place, hell it's gonna be full. It's gonna be full of y'all. It's gonna be full as hell. Y'all gonna make that hell a damn palace. Other than that, it's your boy Jay the Truth Teller. I'm out of this motherfucker. Peace.